Hey guys, Stealth here and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Age of Sail. In this episode, we're heading to the shores of Tripoli. We may have destroyed the USS Philadelphia, actually we captured it, and made the best of a bad situation, but her crew is still captured, and Tripoli is still controlled by the enemy. Now is the time for the final assault. The harbour is well protected by heavy defences and a Barbary fleet. The entrance to the bay is also controlled by two coastal batteries along the east coast. However, these batteries are vulnerable to a land attack. In a way, that's what I did in the last video. Choose your best men, attack and capture these batteries. Then, your ships can safely enter the bay and wipe out the inferior enemy fleet. Once done, land the rest of your forces, capture the town, and release the prisoners. You'll additionally have at your disposal 2 units of Mamelukes and 2 units of Greek mercenaries. Very good. Let's see what the map is like. I have 1 troop ship that I can send in, and a whole bunch of standard ships, including, of course, a troop ship. So I can have 1 troop ship there, a couple of, let's say, line ships. Not necessarily ships of the line, but ships that I can use to sink others, and a troop ship among them, so I can land and kick off the full invasion of this town. To prepare, let's see, I would send in the New Amsterdam, which could do with a few more crew members. Thank you for whoever pointed out you can just click on optimal instead of having to drag the slider over and sort of figure out where you need to be. Upgrade. Chesapeake is good. United States is good. Actually has a few too many crew members. This is good. This is good. For the short rangers, I think the Constellation would be good. But then again, I switched out most of my guns for longer range guns in favor of that previous mission. Let's see, I need somebody who's good at, what's that, sailing, dexterity. So I think this guy qualifies. Samson Dawes. You're hired. The rest of the ships still have a decent complement of crew members aboard. Officers, that is. There we go. Right, I need to pick a group that's going to go in. Considering that I only can send in 1 troop ship, it's probably going to be loaded to the gills with troops. So, pick wisely. Is there any chance that I can pick a bigger transport? No. These things can house 1,200. Oh, actually, is that expensive? 19,700. Not great, but maybe workable. Although, what I could try is adding hammocks and adding another 7.5%. It's far cheaper. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that on the Trenton and the Arctic. Or the Arctic already has it, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. Okay, install the hammocks. So, the first one that's going to go in is the Trenton. And the Trenton currently has a complement of Marines, another complement of Marines, artillery, and more artillery. Which, not necessarily a bad thing, but I'm going to send these to reserve. I'm going to boost these guys, so take them from the reserve. Let's make it an artillery detachment of 70 guys. And I'll also have a support company here, because I've found that it is quite handy to have a bunch of support. Otherwise, you risk running out of supplies. You risk running out of ammo. These, again, don't need to be terribly sizable, so this should do it. And then I can up the amount of Marines, possibly to 2 groups of 300. 300 soldiers there. Maybe I can even go beyond that. 320 on both. Yes. Very good. That puts me about 10 points at the weight limit, or under the weight limit. Second ship to come in is the Arctic. It has my level 2, I think, Fusiliers, considering they already have 1 promotion under their belt. And we're going to not max those out, because I can't carry that many. Let's just put that at 250. There. There's another supply company, which has a maximum amount of supply. We have mortar teams. Unfortunately, I don't have any new officers. I can recruit one. Zebulon Macrea. Interesting name. You guys... Who needed an officer? These guys needed an officer. Oh! Shit, it's the wrong kind of officer that I hired. Well, I guess you're going to be operating without an officer then. So be it. Boost. Plus 50% ammo. I suppose that is useful for a mortar. And let's put that at 70 guys. We have an 8-inch land service mortar, and that's the only thing that we can. Okay, so that is the Arctic loaded out as well. Considering that I'm going to be doing invasions, it might be worth it to up the crew on these ships. Because I can just drop off a whole lot of crew members. Let's just go to 600. Chesapeake. Chesapeake's almost loaded down. New Amsterdam can definitely take on a whole lot more. 750 crew members on that ship. It's gonna make her pretty slow though. That's a concern. She won't be fast. Constellation. I still want to have the double hull frame, so boosting the armor. And ideally also have a repair party on there. And that is... No, sail repair, structure repair kit 2. Because that's the unified gun carriages. The hell? I saw the sail repair 2, structure repair 1. Where's structure repair 2? Okay, we'll just have to do with 1 then. Oh, it's going to be way too heavy. Okay, that's unfortunate. We'll just have to go with the armor upgrade then. New York doesn't have any upgrades. So let's put some on. I don't have a lot of money available though. I'm looking for upgrades to the weaponry. Ideally experimental sights so I have less spread and less reload. Oh, that's a bit expensive. Okay, there we go. Right, to the battle. Shores of Tripoli. Okay, situation report. We're going to send in the Trenton with all the Marines, the supply, and the mortars. Then, from here, we're going to send in the New Amsterdam with her 68 guns, Constitution, the Chesapeake, and the New York. And finally, the Arctic. So I have 4 damage dealers and 1 troop supply ship, or troop transport. Let's go. Captain, we've advanced unseen so far. There's the coastal batteries. Our men are ready and waiting your orders, Captain. Alright, let's have a go. The sailors are at a nice tier. I got militias. Alright, I want these 2 units grouped up. Do I go left or do I go right? I think it's safer to go through here. So we're going to have to come through these... I'm not sure what crop that is, but through those fields anyway. I want the sailors in one group. And I want the militia in one group. It's going to be hopefully a bit easier to manage than I did last time. Supply company forward, artillery forward. The sailor group that way. I think these are the Mamelukes, actually. Oh, one thing I didn't check is what sort of weaponry they have. Might have been a bit of an oversight there. So far, so good. As somebody pointed out in the comment section in the previous video when I was doing a land battle, I think it was Derna, use Marines and such as your frontline troops. Use your militia as sidelines. So they're protecting your flanks and making sure that the Marines don't get any kind of harassment from the sides. And that way you keep your Marines a bit safer, they do more damage, and hopefully they don't have to fall back either. It is far too quiet here. I was expecting a bit more resistance. You know what? Just go here. Because that is now sort of a flank. And I want my artillery here with me. Because from here we might be able to shoot right at the battery. Now what sort of ships do they have positioned here? Is that it? Okay. That's manageable. We have found the enemy. And in fact it's the militia that has found the enemy. That's not really what I want. Just eliminate the skirmishers if you can. Or at least push them back. I need those guys to remain at a distance. The artillery is opening up against the Fusiliers. Alright, very good. New order, reposition. This whole... What the fuck? Yeah, there, sort of. Although, we're going to be shot in the back again. Hold, dig in. Right, let the militia and the Fusiliers shoot it out for a while. These guys I want defending that flank. And we're going to have the Marines walk slowly towards the objective. Followed along by the sailors here. Contact, skirmishers. We should be able to box those in using the sailors and the Marines. I want you to hold your position. Skirmishers are already falling back. Okay, we're going to box these in. There they are. There's another skirmisher formation. There's the skirmisher group again. 32 guys remain. That's all of a sudden 24 guys remain, but here comes a group of sailors. So this is about to be more serious. Dig in. Rest of the Marines, are you positioned this way? The militia are still chasing down what's left of the skirmishers, and these militia, they've killed 34, they have had 17 deaths. So far, not too many issues. Marines opening up against the sailors. I can have these sailors engage as well. And all of these artillery units are looking in the wrong direction. Excellent. These Fusiliers are not wavering yet. Let's make sure that they start to do that. Morale here is pretty good, 90%. Deaths and kills are fairly balanced. These need to get dealt with. They're going to be flanking the Marines. Sailors are already falling back. Turn. Artillery has turned around and is now opening up against the Marines. Oops. I was meaning to take a screenshot, not report a bug. That should break down the morale on the Fusiliers a bit faster. There we go. Alright, Marines, get ready to deal with sailors again. I want you guys to hold and start to eliminate the artillery group. Marines push out. Fusiliers are coming back again. Well, whatever's left of them. Not too many. Another group of skirmishers. Very brave. Just the 17 of them against my 310 Marines. That is some dedication right there. Look at that. They're dropping like flies. Yeah, they scattered. Alright, open fire. I think capturing these things is not going to be that much of an issue. I just won't be holding on to them. Because I don't feel that there's any benefit to that. Let's have the supply group move forward. Still pretty good supplies on the Marines. Not worried. I want you over here. Potentially chasing down the Fusiliers, because the artillery is something I really don't want to lose. They're a nice anti-morale weapon. So it would be great if I could hold on to those. Because there is probably a whole lot more awaiting me out in the distance. Secured battery east. Very good. 75 Fusiliers left. 73. 70. 69. They're routing. Push them back. Hello. Oh shit, we're charging them. That's not really what I want to do. Sailors surrendered. Alright, excellent. That's a quick way to get rid of them. You and you. Kill off the artillery. Marines, flank them. The sailors... I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those. I suppose they're prisoners of war. So I guess I need to hold on to them to some extent. Artillery, supply, move up. Militia, cover the flank. Artillerymen are not having a good day. Excellent. Marines, move up. These Marines move up. These militia, do not run. I need you to recover. Not be terribly tired by the time that you get there. Militia, decent cover here. Hold your position. Let the Fusiliers come in again. Take another shot at them. The artillery guys are still running. Come on. Bring it in. They're not invisible, but... It's like they're just standing there waiting to be executed. Alright, if that's how you want to do it. Works for me. Dig in. Oh fuck, we got artillery coming at me. We need to find that and eliminate it. We got a whole lot of Marines there. Hold. And shoot into their sides. There's the artillery. That needs to go. My artillery needs to move up and make a presence here, because it's going to be rough. Especially for the militia here. Dig in. Marines are starting to fall. My Marines have killed a lot more than they have lost. Especially these. 60 versus 10. Marines are already starting to fail. Sailors can move up. Morale is still 84. We're doing okay. Status. You guys are still here. Fine. Follow them. Get these sailors here before they get recaptured. Deal with Fusiliers. Marines push up. Although I might need to just... I don't really want to charge the artillery if I don't have to. I just want to scare off the Fusiliers and then deal with the artillery. Sailors, deal with those. My artillery is active. Militia are holding their own surprisingly well. There we go. Charge them down. Get rid of the arty. This is going to be a little painful. I hope I don't lose too many guys here. Marines over there. Great, there's another group of arty. Take them out. Fortunately, these guys don't actually have guns, which is helpful. Deal with Fusiliers. Do not shoot at the Marines, because we're dealing with both the artillery here and the supply group. Morale is slowly falling. Captured Battery West. Excellent. I need you guys to move here. It looks like we're about to run out of ammo for the militia. Contested Battery West. Yeah, we still have an artillery group there. No, 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 no. You're friendly firing, everybody. Don't do that. If you want to do anything, charge them down, but don't shoot them. Oh, more Marines. Supply is scattered. Sorry, shattered. That is nice to capture that supply group. Get over here. Marines, we're going to hold here. Let their Marines come in. Sailors, same deal. Those Marines already have taken a substantial amount of morale damage, so I hope I can just push them back some more. Yep, there we go. Pushing them back. Group 1, line up. Militia versus Fusiliers is still going well. Artillery to move up. Prisoners of war to move up. Supply to move up. Contested for another 3 minutes. Should be doable. Sailors to here. Really? You guys are quick to recover. Not that quick though. Oh! There's another one of their artillery groups out here. Yeah. Captain, batteries are ours. Very good, bring in the fleet. Our ships can enter the bay and attack the enemy fleet. Yeah, but they're very, very closely positioned. Really close together. Okay, once I have that, I need to walk into the town. A head-on attack against these medieval walls would be very costly and an outcome uncertain. We should lay siege and force the Tripolitans to release our men from captivity. If we capture this position here and here, the city will be cut off. Then we can negotiate with the Tripolitans and we'll be forced to accept our demands. I'll take it. It's going to be a long stretch. Godspeed, Captain. Yes. I want you to charge these guys. Marines, maybe stop for a second and get rid of the artillery. Oh, we're about to lose out of ammo, or run out of ammo here. Artillery has surrendered. Excellent choice. Excellent choice. Stay here. Now, I got my fleet. The only ship that I do not want in this formation is the Arctic. Let's see. Constitution in the lead. New Amsterdam after that, and then New York after that. It's not a great formation, but I'll just have to sort of hope that they figure out where they need to go. Because they're a bit of a mess as it stands. Charge. We're out of ammo. Marines also need more ammo. Don't come back here. You're going to pay dearly for that. Routing. Fusiliers has shattered. That's the guys back there. Alright, militia, we can move up. You have a long way to go. Status on the fleet. Constitution is about to engage. It feels like a pretty short-range fight here. I really have no room to maneuver. I need to sink this thing before it goes after my troop ship. Turn to port. Artillery shock. This thing is getting blown to pieces. Very quickly as well. New York, new deal. I need you to move up. Best speed and intercept that ship. Because it's posing too much of a risk here. United States, hard to starboard. I know it's not ideal, I'll be sailing against the wind, but all of these ships are moving towards me, which gives me an excellent opportunity to wipe them out. Come left, come right. Status here, no ammo. Supply company, move up. Skirmishers and Fusiliers are coming back. We're running a little low on supplies here too. There was a supply group here. Oh shit, this supply group is empty? That's pretty bad news. I need to drop off the supply guys from the Arctic. So I need the Arctic to come to starboard and to move all the way there. Because it's going to be faster to do that sailing than on foot. Blow a couple of holes in that ship. United States is engaging. This one has sunk. Constitution starboard. What are you? Fourth rate ship of the line. If I can capture that, that would be most welcome. I suppose I can do that. Just make some holes. Potentially wipe out the crew, although I do substantially outnumber them. No, my attention is divided, which is risky. You know what? I can drop off a small detachment from one of my ships and use them to take control of that supply group. Skirmishers has shattered. Excellent. These Marines need to fall back. These Marines still have some supplies. Once again, the Fusiliers are coming in. I'm not sure what their plan is. Fusiliers are immediately falling back. Marines are shattered. Good. Continue to move up. Insofar as you have ammo. My problem is that I cannot split off a group of the militia to deal with capturing the supplies over there. So for that I'm going to need a couple of crew members. Turn in with the United States. I guess we're just going to have to try and capture this guy. Since he's right on top of me anyway, I might as well. It's a small ship. But it's maybe easier to capture right now than to deal with the Mesutier. Where's that other thing? All the way over there. Where are you hoping though? You're about to disengage. Well, that's your choice then. Yeah, there we go. In 5 minutes that ship will disengage. If there is still a ship. After the New York is done with it. That one looks like it's about to start flooding. If it hasn't started with that already. You, best speed. Turn the Constitution to starboard. And let's see if I can try and capture it. Their armor on the port side is gone. The starboard side is still fairly intact. Oh, I don't want this to be rammed. Alright, new deal. Hard starboard. Come back to port. Full stop. At anchor. Starboard side, not that shot up yet. We are not boarding that ship. I'm trying to board this ship. But maybe these guys are going to surrender. Shit, we're losing guys on the Arctic. Damn it. Move to capture. We're losing quite a lot of guys on the Arctic. But then again, any salvo is bound to hit somebody, considering all the guys that I have on that ship. We're gonna ram. Distance is good. Morale is excellent. Speed's not great. Drop anchor. We're alongside. Come on, capture it. Nope, it's not happening. It is not happening. Crap. Has my group of militia arrived? They have indeed. Very good. Sailors, you're group 2. Form a line and hold that line. Marines, hold until the supplies come in. At this point, I suppose I might as well sink it. Sure, I would like to capture it, but I also want to expedite the mission a bit. Although it would be a nice gift to the Admiralty, I suppose. Another 4th-rate ship of the line. Serious damage to the Masoudier. Come on. Punching right through the stern. Artillery shock. Yeah, this thing is maybe lost. Yeah, don't bother. That's the ship all the way out here. That's the one that the New York was dealing with. Constitution to there, Arctic to here. This thing is beached, I think. It's not going anywhere. We got another group shattered over there. That's the Fusiliers. Alright. We're also moving up to the coast. This, yeah, that one's sunk. They're now going to try and make safety here. But unfortunately for them, it's not an ideal ship to go to. Considering that it's beached. Coming under heavy fire. Arctic, once again, moving at 5 knots. Good God. That was a salvo from New Amsterdam. Immediately wiping out the Nassim Izafer. That thing is done for. So where the survivors are going to go, I don't know. Alright, United States, I want you to park yourself off the coast here. Turn to starboard. And go at anchor. Because your guns can still be very valuable in support for the sailors. So, drop anchor. And let's offload some crew. James Norton. Gentlemen, over here we have a supply group to capture. The Marines are coming under artillery attack. Routing. Where's the Arctic? Ah, she's almost there. The New Amsterdam. I think she has the longest range guns and might be able to punch at least some holes in their artillery groups here. So that those artillery units are not going to push too much towards this side. That's my hope anyway. That one's sunk, that one's sunk. I'm not sure where the survivors went. Nowhere, I think. Norton. Good sir, get over here. There has to be a supply position that I can capture somewhere, because at this rate I'm going to be out of supplies and out of ammo for the rest of the battle. Was it not for the supply group that's on the Arctic? But I have a lot of groups that are complaining about a lack of ammunition. What? Oh. The Masoudier crew is trying to make a push. Great. United States portside battery open up against the Marines when ready. Ready. They're too far, unfortunately, for grape shot. But this is also proper motivation for the Marines to fall back. Excellent. Arctic. You're here. Perfect timing. These militiamen have no ammo. Okay, capture that. Norton, you have supplies. Resupply the militia. To here. Stop. We're flanked. I know, it's not great. It is not great. Resupply the frontline troops. The Masoudier crew is falling back. Hold the line. Oh, New York. You're actually quite aggressive here. Interestingly, it seems like the New York is barely taking damage. So I could just bombard the shit out of them here? Really? With grape shot. Shallow ahead. Okay, give me info. Yeah, there we are. New York, unfortunately, does not have a repair kit on her. Reload starboard. Standard fire from the New Amsterdam. Hold your position. Reload. I don't think our shells are landing high enough. That's unfortunate. Ship's not listing enough. Alright, Trenton out of supplies. Norton still has some, so let's resupply the sailors now that we have no more... Well, we still have some issues with the guys over there. These Marines have also been resupplied. And the Arctic is here. Drop off, hold anchor. You drop, 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 drop. And here come all the supplies. Fusiliers, skirmishers, and mortars. You're charging me? Interesting choice. New York status. Not doing too bad. Okay. Ziudin has shattered. There's still some more of the crew. Here come the supplies, gentlemen. Please make good use of them. Masudia crew has shattered. Excellent. We can send the Marines back to the front line. You guys still don't have a lot of supplies and still need to resupply these Marines. Sailors, forward. Militia, status. Could use some supplies here. These guys are relatively okay. Jeez, I have a lot of guys. Keep bombarding that harbor. It's not terribly effective, it seems. What are the rest of my ships doing? United States holding position, Constitution holding position. New Amsterdam over there. Good. Arctic, you can hold position. Mortars to move. Oh, supplies, 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 supplies. Please make an attempt to capture those, because they're very valuable. Go. I'm just not sure where they're going. Who are they resupplying exactly? We're taking artillery fire here. Origin unknown. Need to find out about that. Skirmishers, got a job for you. Find me the artillery and get rid of it. Marines almost resupplied. Supply has shattered. So I can capture that. If you don't have supplies of your own, just capture the ones of the enemy. New Amsterdam, turn to starboard a bit. Use your port side battery against the artillery there if you weren't doing that already. Yeah, you were. Very good. Hold. At anchor. Oh, hello. What's your deal then? Hold. There's the artillery behind it. Their artillery has shattered. That's one of the coastal batteries. The Marines here still apparently need some more convincing. Marines, hold the line. Militia, you guys are almost on top of the artillery. Get rid of it. Charge them down. Don't waste any ammo on it. Just charge them down. Militia are packing... the artillery's packing up and going, maybe not. Yeah, there we go. Marines. Do with Fusiliers. Sailors. Forward. More Marines. These guys keep coming back for more. And now they don't. Done. New York status. Doing okay. Both of the coastal batteries have been taken out. New Amsterdam turns starboard against the wind. Bring your portside battery to bear against the artillery over there. Skirmishers are over there. Just move that way. Keep the supply with me. The United States isn't doing that much, so I can drop off part of their crew. It's a bit much to turn into a supply company, but since I have so little, that is, depending on how much these guys still carry. Oh, these guys still have tons. We're fine. Sailors. More Marines have presented themselves. Hold. They're still taking fire from the New York. The United States is not in a great position to support. You're still working on the artillery battery there. You're working on the one over there. Good. I'm feeling pretty confident about this battle. So far, so good. There's the first position to capture, and there's the second one. So we still have a long way to go. What? Oh, these guys need supplies. Go. Marines, deal with Fusiliers. These Marines, you don't have a lot of supplies, but you're going to get a sort of battlefield resupply. Meaning it's going to be quick, hopefully. Richards. Congratulations, you're now on supply duty. And they're pretty full. Good. Rest of Richards' group, move here. These are routing. Keep pushing. How have the Marines done? 226 kills, 114 deaths. 280 kills versus 115 deaths. Good work, people. Mortars forward, Fusiliers forward. Norton still has some supplies. Artillery forward. These are empty. And I still have all of those POWs. I just don't really know what to do with them. Oh, supplies. Yes, please. The problem is that the militia are a bit overwhelmed here. At least I'm afraid that they will be. Need to get rid of that artillery quickly. Marines. New orders. Get rid of the arty. Run. That's your supply? Lot better. Excellent. Alright, new orders. Marines, kill the Marines. This one is now also presenting a threat to the Marines. Hold. Looks like another coastal battery has shattered. There we are. Skirmishers. Try to flank the Fusiliers. Militia, push in. They're getting hit from two angles. It's probably not motivating them to do much. Fall back, people. Get the Fusiliers out of here. Okay, they're going. Good. Now we're going to deal with the artillery. Ah. Secured siege south. Excellent. Marines, charge and charge. That means that this ship here is going to have to hold its fire for a moment. Lest I blow up my own Marines. Where are my Fusiliers at? These are my sailors. Supply forward, Fusiliers forward, Richards, and Norton. We can resupply here. The Marines are coming back for more. These Marines are about to make very short work of the guys manning the artillery. Yep, they're routing. We got them on the run. Gone. Marines, new orders. The rest of the Marines are coming in. Try to deal with those as quickly as you can. Engage the Fusiliers. And move my artillery forward far too much. Marines there and hold the line. Sailors. Fusiliers has surrendered. Excellent choice. Fighting is not in your best interest here. Where are my mortars? Here. Forward. Sailors. Hold the line. You can open up again. As long as you be careful about it. We got a lot of friendlies on the ground here. New Amsterdam is now dealing with this coastal battery, which is also starting to fail. Fusiliers are running. We got a lot of Marines here. Hold on, we're going to fall back in an orderly fashion. These two militiamen, I'm going to form them into one group. I would not at all be surprised if there's more artillery on that hill, because that's where I would put mine. Hold. Position yourself that way. Quickly. Fusiliers, deal with the other Fusiliers here. Sailors, deal with the sailors. Richards, keep everybody supplied. These guys are perfectly well supplied. Marines are perfectly well supplied. They're just taking from the supply drop here, I think. Fusiliers routing. Very good. We can move up. Deal with the other Fusiliers now. Mortar group. Deal with the militia. These sailors are not having a great time against my Marines. I need the artillery to deal with the sailors there, to push them back. This division, forward. Skirmishers that way. What's your deal? Not much. They're starting to fall back, these militia. Excellent. Fusiliers have made it to the front line. Fusiliers has shattered on their side. These are charging me. That is not great. We're about to lose morale here. Fall back. Taking a lot of damage. Fall back. They really need to work on that, or I need to work on my control of that tool. Division. Get rid of Fusiliers. There's a whole lot of Marines on that hill. I'm not sure what they're protecting. Maybe the strategic position of the hill itself. Hold. Fusiliers to hold. Are we coming under attack from these? No, they're not shooting me. Good. Morale's building back up. Excellent. Now I have a I have a lot of supply groups here. And they're all trying to resupply themselves from the supply point. Mortar status, not very useful. Sailors to move forward. You guys, you get to join the POW. Over there, another supply group. Here, Richards here. The Marines have taken some serious losses. I hope that they can hold on to their morale for a while. These have also taken a substantial amount of losses. Fusiliers. It's just an artillery group, not an artillery battery. Hold. Marines to here. Please deal with the Marines over there if you can. Marine group. Ah, that would be the problem. I hope that with scatter shot I can get rid of the artillery here. Port side of the United States has taken some damage, but nothing we can't survive. Amsterdam turn a little bit. No, we're not getting any hits with the grape shots. Constitution starboard turn. New York, I swear you're missing part of your... Yeah. New York probably rammed something when I wasn't paying attention. And lost part of the bow. Not exactly sure what the term is for that. That's better. Marines has shattered, finally. This is the full firepower of 2 ships now. The United States and the New York, and to some extent, the Constitution. That's not great. Friendly fire, cease fire! Marines are starting to lose some guys. These Fusiliers are holding position. Curious. Mortars, forward please. We still have some more to deal with. Marines, hold the position. Damn, this is a long fight. There we go. Now the artillery is starting to take some serious damage. That took long enough. Because they did a lot of harm to my sailors. One of the artillery units is down. Let's just put this on fast forward, because this is going to take a while until we get rid of some of these groups. Mortar team opening up against the militia, which promptly runs away. Excellent choice. Move to here. I'm going to start shooting the Marines. Marines here. It's about 180 guns firing at this one artillery group here. Quite effective. New Amsterdam now also lending her firepower to this fight. Although, it's getting a bit crowded here. Hold your port side. I'm going to slowly move towards that position to deal with these artillery units. So that my ships have potentially a bit more room to maneuver. Mortars. We're dealing with these Fusiliers. Okay. I'm going to destroy that group. There we are. Skirmishers to here. There's the Marines again. That's what I was hoping to find. The Marines. Because I'm going to take this hill so I can move over it and capture that other point. The artillery here is now starting to falter. Which would allow me to just march all my troops past the city, provided that that artillery battery gets knocked out. Sailors has shattered. That's one of theirs. There's not a whole lot left of my sailors group. These are particularly brave. Or stupid. Or both. I mean, just look at this. This is not something you really want to fight against. That's what they have waiting and shooting at them from offshore. So anything that comes out of that town is going to get a rough welcome. I know Amsterdam is having some real trouble here. Try not to bump into the Constitution too much. Where's my other artillery battery? Here. Deal with the Marines, guys. Deal with the Marines. Skirmishers, move here. We're looking at a 55-minute video, and I'm not even done yet. If it isn't Ultimate Admiral. Artillery has shattered. Very good. That's one of theirs. These militias just need a few more losses before they're going to give up. I need these guys to just get knocked out. Mortars to here, marine groups. Both of you. Deal with the militia. Oh, there's a whole lot more. Hold on. I think we're taking some artillery fire here. Yep, they're shooting me. These guys, I have a slightly unenviable job. You need to go into the city and wipe out that artillery battery. Reform the Marines into one group. Damn it. Fall back. Fortunately, I can use the cover of these trees here to move in. Oh, Jesus. Ceasefire, portside battery, cease. Ceasefire both. Ceasefire both. Because they're pretty well entrenched when they're looking forward. When they're looking off to the side, they probably don't have as much of a defense. So that means I can wipe them out from the flank. There we are. And now all of a sudden they're not so tough. So now I can move up with the Marines. Marines, the mortars, the fusiliers, the artillery. Oh, damn. That's ballsy. There's another misguided sailors group there. Ah, and there's the Marines again. Rear flanked, yeah, I know. It's not an ideal move. Hold. If we're going to take that hill, we probably have to do it in one fell swoop. Several sides attacking all together. There's the arty. Deal with that. The artillery is the main weapon that is doing the morale damage. The rest of them are annoying. There we go, artillery has shattered. Deal with sailors. Fusiliers, get the artillery out of my way. This division, move forward. I think that's the surviving group of artillery units from inside the town. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of guys in that town. If you're still watching at this point, thank you very much. That makes it worth it. Because these long videos, I generally don't know if people really watch to the end. I mean, I could just check my stats, but I don't do that enough for videos that are as long as these. This division's getting overwhelmed. Fusiliers, fall back. And I need a supply company to meet you. Forward. This division needs a bit more of a nudge to get completely wiped out. Come on. Have at him. 4 more. Just charge them. I mean, well, not charge them, but don't let them go anywhere. Skirmishers, have a look. There's a bunch of sailors over there. Oh, Jesus, and a whole lot of fusiliers and artillery, and oh god, there's a lot. Get out of here. I'm gonna have to hammer these guys with artillery first. Lots of it, too. Fall back, you don't have ammo. You guys dig in and deal with the militia. I think it's time to start calling in some more sailors. For example, from the Constitution. Just deploy as many as we can. Leave a very limited supply of crew on here. Because I need more troops on the shore. Lots more. Oh crap. Open up port side. Didn't know that these guys were so low on ammo. Go here. I'm wondering how many people I'm going to have eliminated by the end of this match. Because it's going to be substantial. Artie, over here please. Hit the point that we need to capture. Rear flanked. That whole division's going to fail. It's your starboard side, isn't it, New York? Yeah, it's your starboard side. Hold! They're coming out of the town again. Div up. Exhausted, yeah, I'm not surprised. Oh, my Marines are routing. That's not great. So they're getting hit hard by the artillery on several flanks. There's artillery there and there. Move. Why can I not merge these two? The hell? I can merge Cole and Richards, but not Cole and Cole. Okay, so be it. Jesus, there were 300 Fusiliers, or near enough. Now look at them. 92. And that's despite shooting a lot of people. They've eliminated 226 men. The Marines, what? 742. Deaths, 68. That's probably since the formation of this division. God, there's a whole 140 militia over there. There's another 104 over there. We're gonna get busy. Real busy. Mortars, fall back. I need somebody to start dealing with these militia before they become a problem. Artillery shooting them. Come on, skirmishers. I trust that you guys are better shooters than the militia. Rear flanked in the Fusiliers. They're about to waver. Morale on the Marines is not great either. Crap. Move! Matthews, off you go. New York, I need more. I think the guys that I had in Tripoli either died or got pushed back, and that was one of these divisions here. Quick! So it looks like these militia have entirely started to get the wrong idea. Namely, that they can just attack. Come on. Let the ships do some work. Okay, my Marines have built their morale back up. Some of their artillery has perished, but not enough. The mortars appear to be invisible. Good. You know what, Fusiliers? We're going to take out that artillery, or we're going to take their artillery. Make use of it. You and you, over here. You, here, move. There's going to be rowboats all over the place now. Div up. Gentlemen, kindly disembark. Thank you. We got a new division. Artillery has shattered. Excellent. But there's more. That's misguided. What? Where did you come from? Deal with them quickly. Move. Where is that RD group? Oh, you can't do that. Shit. Do I have another small party here? You, Matthews. Matthews, get over here.
March, march.
Matthews, I need you to man this artillery here. These. There's another militia group about to chase me down. Yep, take on more artillery. I don't mind. Another weakened artillery group over there. Deal with them. Alright, whatever's left of the Fusiliers. Forward. Mortars, take out the artillery. This division's going to take out the militia. I just don't know it yet. There's another sort of wavering militia group over there. By the way, I know that I have some more ships that can still be made useful. In the sense that I still have lots of crew on there. Artillery is shattered, finally. Let's move in. These militiamen. These guys are annoying. Charge them down. Oh, they surrendered. Okay. So just the threat of charging probably prompted them to surrender. Mortars. Matthews. Get the artillery, buddy. There you go. It's just a bunch of militia and some sailors. We can have them. So I think we're about to take this position, unless they have a... Right. Maybe not. They still have a lot more in here. Suddenly a whole lot of Fusiliers come crawling out of those fields. There's 126 there and 136 over there. Let the artillery do some work. That's what I'm paying them for. Ah, crap, that artillery battery over here is still a problem. And why are you still here? Move up a little bit. Yeah, there we go again. Oh, there's another group of sailors there too. Lovely. Let's give these guys some time to recover. Just let the artillery do some work. 123. These militia are starting to fail. Good. Hold. Shit. Brandt is going to be in trouble here. Run. Oh, more artillery. Yeah, don't mind if I do. Five Fusiliers, come on. Do not let anyone pass here. Fusiliers are wavering. Good. Just keep hammering them. Routing. Good. Next is the sailors. Routing. Militia. Sailors destroyed. I don't mind long battles, but this is exceptional. A bit too long, actually, for my taste. This division, I'm going to take it into the town to see if I can wipe out this artillery battery here. It's causing a bit too many issues for my flank. Okay, Matthews, artillery... Mortars are still shooting? Yes. They are indeed. Militia has shattered. There's another group wiped out. More Fusiliers. Well, they weren't going to go down without a fight, that's for sure. Hold. Open up against the artillery. Militia has shattered. That's another group. The Fusiliers here are about to shatter. They just don't know it yet. Mortars kills 127, deaths 48. The mortars took a big hit. New Amsterdam has retreated. Okay. Fusilier shattered. There we are. Let's move up a bit more. Oh. More sailors. They're immediately getting hit by, what, 3 artillery batteries at this point? 1, 2, mortars. Let's see how we're doing for supplies here. Move. Status. Artillery wiped out. Well done. At this point it's become a bit more of a rolling bombardment what I'm doing. Contest it for 6 minutes. Hold this position. 5 minutes. 4. 2 minutes. Fusiliers is shattered. There we go. Damn. Army casualties on my part, 691. On theirs, 3,551. Jesus. They had an army strength of 4,800. Own casualties, 691 plus 944. So a little over 1,600. But they lost 3,800. And lost 4 ships. Not bad. Not bad. Now, let's see. I'm going to probably need to do quite a bit of repairing on some of my ships. And also recrewing a lot of the troop ships. But fortunately, I now have the funds to do that. Because that money came flooding in once I did the mission. Once I completed it. So, Trenton. Ideally from the reserve. Let's get some more Marines in. Let's make it a group of 250 until otherwise directed. Here, another 250 Marines. Let's give them a new perk. Plus 10 firearms, less accuracy. Less reload duration. More reload but more accuracy. Yes. Same here. These guys could also do with some reinforcements. Although I don't think you need a particularly large supply group, you just need to have them carry more stuff. There. These, the mortars, they took a big chunk of damage. Let's give them more ammo. And less reloads, more accuracy please. Fusiliers did not have a really good time. They lost a lot of guys, but fortunately, they at least survived. So that I can make use of them again. Upgrade. Skirmishers. Still not really happy about how I'm using these. Mortars, upgrade, apply, done. And in reserve we have an artillery barrage. Yeah, I don't really have a job for them at the moment. Anyway, we have taken Tripoli, and that gave me the Navy and Marine Corps Star. Is awarded to sea service members who exhibited outstanding gallantry while engaged with forces hostile to the colonies at great personal risk to their own safety in the performance of their mission. So job done, and hopefully Tripoli is now no longer going to be a problem. I hope you guys enjoyed the battle. Long one. Congratulations if you finished it. And thank you for watching. I'll see you soon for what's hopefully another battle, which is slightly less long. Thank you for watching. See you soon.